Hello there everybody, welcome to another NGDL Pokemon Week League, and this time I'm battling the Miami Dolphiones, coached by the killer Nacho himself. So yeah, let's get into this. This is amazing. This is one of the best battles I've had in this league so far, if not the best battle. It was live on Twitch last week, so if you weren't there you go, this is your chance to watch this amazing battle. And before we get into this, I have to say that I lost everything that I had on my SD card, my battle replays, so I only have this and one match with Ominous Acid for some reason. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry about that, so you're not gonna be able to see what happened before this game. So turn 1, I'm gonna go for the Boom Burst into the incoming Goodra, because he wanted to keep his Claydol in a good amount of range. So scared of the Draco Meteor or something, I'm gonna go into my Conkeldurr, and I'm gonna be able to take it not too well though. This Goodra is strong, so I'm gonna expect the Slowbro to come in. I'm gonna go for Knockoff. That's not gonna do anything because he does have a Z Crystal. So I'm gonna go into my Espeon right now. He's gonna go for the Calm Mind. I'm Specs, so I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but he's gonna barely survive it as he's gonna slack off, trying to conserve his Slowbro and to scout my Espeon can do. So now he's gonna go into his Greninja right there. He's gonna take the Specs Shadow Ball really well because he resists it, and still I'm gonna go into my Cofagrigus right now because I was expecting the extra sensory, him expecting my my Conkeldurr. So yeah, now he's gonna go into his Goodra as I'm gonna double switch into my Conkeldurr. That was a great pivot for me, so I'm just gonna go for a knockoff again as he's gonna go back into his Slowbro. And yeah, just like before, that's not gonna do anything because his Slowbro is considered itemless. So just gonna go into Espeon again, as this time he's just gonna go for the Psyshock, trying to get some damage there, and he's gonna go into Goodra, as I just played it safe. He's gonna take that really nicely again, so wanna conserve my Espeon really well. I saw my team and Landorus really can't do much against his team, unfortunately. I did give it a Yachi Berry because he had so many Pokemon on his team that could learn an Ice move or Hidden Power Ice or something, so now I'm gonna knock off, and he's gonna go into his Claydol, which is amazing, and now I'm gonna go for U-turn, hoping that it will kill, but he survived. So I decided to go into my Espeon because I knew he really wanted the Stealth Rocks up to limit my switch-ins, which is amazing because he did end up going for the Stealth Rocks, and I'm gonna be able to Magic Bounce them back, and I'm just gonna go for the Psychic, and that's the end of his Claydol, which is amazing because he got no Stealth Rocks up, and I reflected them back at him, which is gonna be really helpful for me. So Landorus, I'm gonna go into it, intimidate the Scizor because I don't know what the Scizor can do. He ended up just U-turning into his Greninja. I'm just gonna stay in with my Landorus. Like I said before, Landorus really can't do much in this battle. Plus, I already got the Stealth Rocks up, so I have no needs for it really. So he's gonna finish me off with the Ice Beam. I'm gonna go into my Conkeldurr. I was gonna go for the Mach Punch because it's super effective, but he ended up staying in and going for extra sensory because he told me after the match that his Greninja had Chople Berry, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna pivot back into my my Exploud as he's gonna go into his Scizor, which is another amazing double switch pivot thing for me. And he's gonna end up switching into his Goodra, which is at the range of my Exploud, which is amazing. So I'm gonna be able to get rid of this thing, which is amazing. I don't know how many times I said amazing in this match. But anyways, in comes his Slowbro, and this is surprising. This is why I don't like playing at level 50. Because I don't know how that Boom Burst ended up one-hit KO in the Slowbro, but it did, so anyways, I'm gonna go into Cofagrigus. He's gonna knock off, and that's not gonna work because I have a Z move, a Z Crystal thing. I'm gonna give it Mummy. So the plan right here was, I wanna bring the Scizor low in HP, so I can switch into my Slacken later after this Cofagrigus goes down, so I can get Mummy after pursuing it and be a massive threat with my Slacken pretty much and just destroy everything and wreak havoc. So here's the thing, here's my Z move, but he ended up taking it, and he toxiced me, so his plan apparently is just toxic stall Mycophagus, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I don't want him to be in a good amount of health, because my before the bells started, like, I switched moves on my Slack, and I had Fire Punch, and I removed it for some reason, because I wanted to have both Retaliate and Return on my Slacken for some reason. And that really wasn't a good idea, because my Slacken is gonna be walled by this Scizor now, which is really unfortunate. And he ended up U-turning out, which is horrible. But what can we do? So now I can't take the mummy off of him. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go into Slacken and just one-hit KO the Silvally with the Retaliates, because that's what Slacken does after everything dies. Something just gets destroyed. And in comes Greninja. I decide just to stay and take a hit, because Slacken is pretty bulky. And now I decide to go into my SP on his father, I think, as he's gonna switch into his Scizor. Actually, no, never mind. I just went for Return, because I thought it was gonna do a lot to Scizor, even though it's resisted and all of that. But his Scizor is really physically defensive, and he took nothing from that. So this is the turn where I decided to go into my Espeon and sack it to the U-turn. And he's gonna send in Greninja again, and I'm gonna go into my Exploud. So here I was like, okay, time to finish the game, just go for Boom Burst and just destroy everything. But check this out, he's gonna get the flinch, and he's gonna go for the Dark Pulse. I'm like, please don't flinch again, and he doesn't flinch. I'm like, oh my god, why this game likes to troll us so much. Luckily for me, he didn't get the flinch, and I'm gonna be able to finish off his Greninja. And his Scizor is, luckily for me, is slower, and Boom Burst is just gonna be able to take it down, which is amazing, and this is gonna be the game. Whew, it was really close. The Killer Nacho, amazing battle, greatest tournament match so far for me, and I definitely enjoyed it a lot. So, good game, man. After the match, he told me that he should have clicked Ice Beam and killed my Expel, because he had it, but unfortunately he didn't do it. But to think about it, why did you flinch me, man? That flinch wasn't supposed to happen, so it was hacked, so I guess it's fair that you misplayed right there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Allons-y!